guys, welcome back to the Alaska Wild Mountain Family YouTube channel. So we did a thing. We bought a raft. There it is behind us. And we are maiden voyaging it for our first time.
What does that mean?
We're camping for the night and we're gonna try and show you what we do. We were hoping to fish, but the water is really high. So we may not get to fish much, and it's raining. So we'll see. Might still be fun, hopefully.
Hatcher said that he saw some fish.
Still be a lot of fun anyways.
Hatcher
So I'm going to have Abby do some recording for us. So here we go. I don't know.
This one needs to be on top.
I'm videotaping you guys.
Go next to him, I think.
They're discussing stuff.
That one's got the food in it.
I could go see what Hatcher's doing. Hatcher, what are you doing? Hatcher's doing something, but I can't go in the water because I'm wearing shoes. What are you doing?
Hello. It's wet. We're
Daddy?
all wet.
Daddy looks like a goofball.
What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? Not bad. A little river action. That's what we do in Alaska. This is the fun stuff. This is actually right in, this river goes right next to the town we live in. It's not very far out of town. And this is our camp. We're going to camp on a little sandbar tonight. What do you guys think? Got a brand new raft. It's interesting trying to do this. I've never done rafting really very much. Done a little drift boat rowing and a lot of canoe stuff, but not really any raft stuff. Especially big rafts like this thing. Look at how big that thing is. It's a 16-foot long raft. But what's cool is you can put a lot of stuff on it. And you can take it apart, roll it up in little pieces, stick it in a Super Cub, which is a bush plane, and take off. All this aluminum tubing that you can see, that's the frame, you know, all that stuff there, and where the seat's sitting on and all that's all aluminum tubing. All that comes apart and it packs up into a skinny little bundle of aluminum tubes. And then these giant tubes, these air, they're called cat tubes. This is an air cataract. This is a 16-foot Lion air cataract. So the tubes, you deflate them and you roll them up like a sleeping bag. And they go in the Super Cub too. All together with nothing on it. No gear on it at all. It weighs 230 pounds. Oh, dropped my phone. So, 230 pounds. Not too bad. You put that in a Super Cub and fly it out to lots of different places. I can drag it around by myself. It's not super heavy, especially if it's in the water. So, it's our new fishing rig. Fishing, hunting, whatever. We're going to do all kinds of, hopefully, floating. We're not on the RMAX, so we can be on the raft. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I know I keep looking in the wrong place, and I'm just trying to get used to doing this with my camera. So, okay. As you guys see a little bit of river footage in the background. Mr. Eagle still sitting over there over my shoulder. Mr. Bald Eagle right there. Yep, he's up there. We've actually seen like a bunch of them. In fact, I'll show you another one right now. Let me turn. He's over here behind me. Can I get him? Where is he? Where are you? You're in a spruce tree. There you are. There he is. You see him up there? See that? Oh, I just put my finger right in front of it. See him right up there? Up at the top? See the silhouette? Oh, put my finger in front of it again. Yeah, you can see him. That's an immature bald eagle. But he doesn't have a white head yet because he's like a teenager aged eagle, you know. Unlike that guy over there, that is a grown-up eagle. And that might very well be his mother or father, for all we know. There are a lot of salmon in this river that we're on. We cleared out. In fact, you can see it's not focusing because it's focusing on me, but that's him right there at the top of that little birch tree that's broken off. So anyways, you know, there are lots of salmon here. When we got here to this little beach we're on, we combed it to make sure there was no salmon or carcasses or nothing that our dog would roll in, because that's what she likes to do. But we got them all through and win the thing, and then I walked over a little bit over here, and there's a little pool, and there was a whole king salmon dead with like half its face ripped off, just laying there in the pool. So I just hooked him up on a log, a stick or something, and I grabbed him and picked him up, but I didn't really want to touch him because he was really rotten and he's been sitting there for a while. So I just kind of flopped him out into the main river, and he'll swipe downstream, and one of these eagles will probably eat him. So we are in eagle country. There are lots of bears here too. We are protecting ourselves with guns, of course, because we're Alaskans and you don't go out in the woods without guns. But we're going to have a campfire going, and we're going to make noise, and bears usually leave you alone for the most part, especially if you got a bunch of kids and dogs and noise and family and fires and all that stuff. So the guns are just kind of there just in case. But just wanted you guys to know, in case you see one or you see a gun or something in the background, you know, that's what they're for. We're not out here hunting anything. It's not even hunting season yet. We're going to do a little fishing in the river, but that's what's happening. So one more little background shot of the girls putting up the tent. They're doing a great job. Look at that. Our new tent. We just got that from Walmart. Like a nice new Coleman 9-person tent thing, so we can all fit in there. Have lots of room. Here we go, guys. I don't know if you can hear me very good, but these are the bones that Hatcher has been finding. These are the bones of from what I can tell, likely an adolescent age moose, a very young moose, maybe a 1-year-old type of moose, basically a baby. And we found its bones down there on the side of the bank, kind of in this little brushy area over here, just kind of stuck in the sand. I think they've been around on this sandbar for a little while. They probably died last year or something. Could have died in the winter, hard to say. But the dog loves them. She loves to chew on them and stuff. When I was a kid, we used to get bones like this, and we'd find them out, you know, when we go out boating and whatever, and we would bring them home and give them to the sled dogs sometimes. They love chewing on moose bones, just like any bone you buy at the store for your dog, you know. Just a big old bone. And this dog is a sled dog. She's wet. You guys see how wet this poor dog is? Look at her face. She's so wet. She's having fun though. She's actually a pretty good water dog for a husky. She likes being around the water. All right.
All right, you guys. So because this is kind of our first episode of ever rafting ever in our entire lives, we didn't actually video any rafting, but we're videoing now.
Daddy videoed
our campsite. We found a gravel bar, and we have made a spot to camp.
And we ate dinner already, so
We had
it was
some
delicious.
mountain house dinners. They were pretty good. I'd say thumbs up. What do you think?
And the dog ate them.
What do you think?
They're good.
Thumbs.
We found some bones.
So here we are on the river.
We found bones.
Yeah. Here we are on the river.
We found bones.
We're pretty sure they're moose bones.
Like a small moose bone.
We found some salmon carcasses and we've moved them away.
So then the dog doesn't eat them.
And so there's where we came.
This is the biggest one that we had. Yeah. This is the biggest one that we had.
And
But look at this big
there's
bone.
where we're gonna go. There's only one way we can go. Downstream, because we're in a raft, folks. We don't have a jet or a motor or anything. We tomorrow are going to head back downriver, and we have the whole day to make it happen.
Okay.
It is 10:13
See?
p.m. So here we are, home sweet home for a night.
Good night, everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right, so we didn't record anything else after that. Our batteries started to die on our phones, and we wanted to make sure that we had enough battery in case we had an emergency and needed to call for help or anything. So I just kind of touched base. That was the final leg of our 1,000-mile road trip across the state of Alaska. We drove from Wasilla up to Fairbanks and then back down to Wasilla, and then drove over to Kenai and fished on the Kenai River, and then we came back to Wasilla and went on our maiden voyage raft trip, and that was the final leg of the trip. And so if you liked what you're watching, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.